Hi, this is a tarot card reading for Aries if you're born between the 21st of March and the 30th of March. I'll select 3 cards for you. This will represent how you feel about a situation and what you need to do. So universe, 3 cards for Aries born between the 21st and the 30th of March. What do they need to know? I need 2 more cards, please. So at the bottom of the deck, the overall feeling I've got here is the Fool. So this talks about a new beginning. It talks about a new direction, and we're going to trust that. But you can also see here we've got the dog biting on his leg. So it can also represent look before we leap. But this is the overall energy I have of your reading. There's also some growth coming out of his hat. So this new journey or new direction will give you the expansion, will give you growth. And we've got the star here where it looks like there could be healing or that you're wishing upon the star. I'm looking at this as where you're looking at this new journey as this is my wish. I want to go on this new direction. I want to do this. That's what I'm getting up from this reading. Next to that, we've got the Hierophant. And this talks about, I think that you've got a commitment that's why you're not able to go on this journey. The Hierophant talks about an establishment where we want to pass down our knowledge or wisdom. It can also represent like a marriage, and I tend to read intuitively. So what I got from this was a commitment that perhaps you feel, and he's right in the middle of this reading as well. So I feel that perhaps you're looking at this, well, I've got this commitment, I can't go on this journey. It may not mean a marriage, it could mean a work commitment or a family commitment or financial commitment. It's saying to you, look at this at a different angle, look at this at a different situation, because there will be an awakening for you, because we've got the Moon card, and the Moon card can also represent our subconsciousness, because this crayfish here is coming out of the water, and this is us, and this is an awakening. So maybe how we are towards this situation is think about our subconsciousness on what we need to do. So what advice would we give? What's the advice, please? What's the advice that we would give? Because of why I've got the Moon here. And the World. So the World can talk about completion, or the world is our oyster as well. I'm looking at this as the world is your oyster, and it's saying, let's do this. Because you can see her standing there and she's holding up the drumsticks and she's like, here I am, I'm going to do this. We've got the Tower card as well, and the Tower can talk about where there's going to be a change. And this is a good thing because we need change in our life, otherwise it'll be Groundhog Day. So I really like the Tower card. There is the foundations there, so you are able to rebuild. And then the Eye of the Future, which I'm noticing in this card as well, where your eyes are being opened, you're being awakened. So I look at this card of where we talked about the Moon, where we're going to be delving into our intuition, or there's going to be like an awakening. That is reinforcing it with the Eye of the Future that I've got here in the Tower card as well. The overall feeling is I feel that you want to go on a new journey, a new direction. You feel disconnected or you feel frustrated and you really want to do something different, something new. You're going to send that out to the universe. However, you are committed to something, or that's how you believe it to be, that you can't do it because there's a commitment that you have. It's saying look at this at a different angle, because you may be able to have a conversation, you may be able to negotiate, you might be able to do something. I had friends where one of the couple wanted to live abroad for a few years or 5 years. So they had that agreement. They were like, we won't sell our house here because one of the couple wanted to have that ties with us, with here in the UK. But they were able to negotiate and do that and had that fluidity and that to grow together, to move together. So even though you feel that you have this commitment, it's saying look at this at a different angle. You might be able to negotiate, you might be able to be creative about this situation. this is going to give you an awakening. I do feel that this is saying about the world is here as your oyster, like speak up. And then there's going to be an awakening, there's going to be a change, and we've got the eye of the future, which I really like. I really like that this is the that we have this, because we do need change in our life. Is there anything else that you would like to tell Aries? Is there any other cards that you'd like to tell Aries? And we've got the Devil card. So the Devil card can talk about where we're self-indulging, or we feel restricted. It may just mean that we just need to let this go. Because he's sitting there, he's very content, he's been here before. So I am looking at this as where, that if you look at this at a different angle, you might be able to, if this is a conversation that you need with other people, that you can negotiate this. So don't write this off just because of the thoughts in your head. So I hope you've enjoyed my reading. If you have, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, Aries. Take care.